everybody.
I can't imagine what players would be feeling walking up to this tee box.
Yeah, stand there, you'll find out.
That's a good spot right there.
Center cut.
What a drive. Just tattooed that. These winds have held up all day long, definitely playing a part in the shot making we're seeing out there today.
Safely on deck.
Just a case of a hole suiting the player's eye. Made the birdie yesterday, and he has a good chance to make another one today. Putting up some impressive numbers out here now. 9 under for the tournament. Now at the par 3-7, Frank, it's just under 200 yards.
But it's still quite daunting. A very narrow entry on that left side. So you've got to hit the ball flush off the tee. Really guarantee a carry of that over that right bunker. So it's still a daunting tee shot.
To generate some momentum here at the 7th hole. This for birdie.
This is an awkward length.
Wow, he got robbed, Frank.
No, it's like kissing your mother-in-law.
And he's putting for par now. Frank, a par here, that's just fine. Getting ready to tee off here at the 8th. Frank, this hole has it all. Dogleg, bunkers, water. How do you successfully navigate it?
It's such a pretty looking hole, Rich. That bunker down the left just sort of pops out and you see it. So you can either work it off that to the right, either that or just aim a little right. But be careful of those trees on the right.
Good strike, good lie, good chance to attack the pin. Frank, this is a pretty good par 4, the 8th. What about the approach shot?
Such intimidating second shot here at 8. I think it's the best one on the golf course, Rich. You can see very quickly why the goal is to hit your second shots nice and high and get them to land soft. This is what you have to do with your second at 8.
Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on that. Easy birdie.
Birdie try again here today. Had a nice birdie on this hole yesterday. There's another birdie and another move on that leaderboard. 10 under par for the tournament. It's a consistent theme here at Bay Hill, if you can carry it 300 yards.
Bay Hill always favors the longer hitter.
is a heat-seeking missile right there. Wow!
Rich, that was a heat-seeking missile. That is out there.
And they make it look so easy, and we know it isn't, but when you hit T-balls that long and that straight, it does make the game kind of simple. This is a good-looking shot. Oh, can't hide the flagstick from that man. You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. Pretty much doing everything right this week. 11 under for the tournament.
Well, Rich, 2 rounds in the books, and it's easy to see why the leaders are on top of that leaderboard.
Excellent performance, but still a long ways to go in this tournament. EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the third leg of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Today it's live third-round coverage of the Orlando Classic.
Long and straight.
That's how you do it. A great way to start a hole, nicely placed in the fairway. Par 4 13, Frank, how do you hit this approach shot?
Rich, it's the first par 4 at Bay Hill where the water is actually on the right of the green, and that has to be taken into consideration. Just a little errant shot, and then you're going to be wet. So a little left of the flag, that's where you want to be.
Try up next.
Given the situation, Rich, things so tight at the top. Very, very good birdie.
That was huge right there. Still with a great chance to come away with this title. Frank, one of the things I like about Bay Hill is it requires you to hit clean, strong golf shots, and here's another case at the par 3 14th. It's more than 200 yards.
Another one, really, you've just got to play it through the air. You can't play this like an Open Championship run-up par 3. Must fly it onto the green.
Frank, I think that's going to the bunker.
Looks like it.
You got away with one right there. Just missed that bunker.
Yeah, that looked like it was sand the whole way.
Been pretty good all day from this distance. Just trying to take care of business. Nice putt. Count it. We're here at the 15th now, and a big dog-leg right on this one. Frank, what's the best route to take to shoot the low number?
You've got to look at that run out down the left side, which is about 320 yards. If you can stay short of that, then that gives you a perfect shot into this green.
Now it's right in his wheelhouse. Good position where he can attack the pin.
Yeah, he has all those options now. That ball's sitting up. You can bring it in high. You can bring it in low. The choice is yours.
So the second of the par 4 goes begging, and now we'll have to rely on the short game.
Yeah, but the short game, as we all know, can redeem a lot of mistakes. See if he does it here.
In the cup. What a shot. Can't get much better than that. Back on the tee here at the 16th. Frank, lay it out for us. What's ahead on this hole?
Well, even though there's two bunkers, one on the left and one on the right, it's the shortest of the 4 par 5s. You can almost take those out of play and have just a mid-iron in here. But we all know what's coming up. He's loading up on it.
Look at the coil there. Just amazing what they're able to do with that golf swing. Hit it so far at that size. Not overly big, but man, can really move it a long ways. Outstanding tee shot.
Yeah, ball's sitting up. You don't have to worry about the wind or anything there. You just take a full-blooded cut at the second shot from here.
Should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. That was just a gutsy shot right there, and a good look at eagle coming up. Settles in over the putt. Beautiful touch. Nice putt. Frank, par 3 17th here at Bay Hill. How difficult is this hole?
This one takes your best tee shot, Rich. Otherwise, you're just looking at 4 or 5.
Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
Oh my goodness, Frank. I think that maybe went in. Frank, this is a stout